These 12 overpowered setups will have you dominating on offense and scoring more points with unguardable route combos and explosive plays attacking every area of the field, leaving your opponent completely outmatched. We'll be running the formation Y off trips Pats in the Patriots offensive playbook. And to start any offensive scheme, you always need a base go-to play to run that beats every defense, whether it's man or zone. In this offense, our go-to play will be tight end whip. Tight end whip is one of the best plays in Madden 25 with stock post routes and a zig route that destroys man or zone coverage. For our base play and every other play we go over, put the 3 receiver side on the far side of the field. The adjustments are to put the far outside receiver on a streak, the middle receiver on a slant, leave the tight end on the zig, put the running back on a flat, and leave the solo receiver on the back side on the post. Your first read in the play is the zig route. Against man coverage, the tight end zig gets open almost every time. Just be sure to pass lead the ball outside away from the defender for potential big yards after the catch. Against zone coverage, read the space that the zig is running to. If there's an open window, pass lead the ball towards the open space for an easy pitch and catch. Your second read is the slant route. When the ball is snapped, read the space that the slant receiver is running to. If the flat by the running back pulls the flat zone down and there is no defender over the top, pass lead the ball away from the defenders into the open window for easy gains downfield. The slant is also a man-beating route, so if you see separation from the defender, pass lead the ball to the receiver away from the defense and in stride for easy yards. Your third read is the backside post. This route can fry man coverage and can be reliable against all-out blitzes. Versus zone defense, read the middle of the field. If the tight end zig and the slant pulls the defenders away from the middle of the field, pass lead the ball down and away to the post away from the defender to dot up your opponent. Your last read is the running back flat. If you read that the flats are open, quickly pass it to the running back to stay ahead of the chains. For the next 4 setups, we will be in the play tight end whip. This setup destroys any zone defense. The adjustments are to put the far outside receiver on a streak, leave the middle receiver on the speed out, leave the tight end on the zig, put the running back on a flat, and leave the solo receiver on the post. Your first read is the middle receiver on the speed out. If the defense leaves the flats open, quickly pass the ball to the speed out for an easy pitch and catch. Your second read is the tight end zig. If the speed out pulls the flat defender to the outside, hit the zig route in the open window for easy yards. Your third read is the backside post. If you read that the middle of the field is open, throw it to the post as the receiver is passing the mid-zone defender for an easy dot. Your last read is the running back flat as a checkdown option if your primary reads are guarded. In the third setup out of tight end whip, this play completely dismantles any zone defense and can beat man defense. The adjustments are to put the far outside receiver on a streak, the middle receiver on a corner, leave the tight end on the zig, put the running back on a flat, and leave the solo receiver on the post. Your first read is the tight end zig. At the snap of the ball, if you read that the flats are open, throw it to the zig route for quick and easy yards. Your second read is the corner route. If the defense overcommits to the zig and the zig pulls the flat zones down and the streak pulls the deep zone up the field, take a look at the corner route on the sidelines. If he's open, pass lead the ball down and away to prevent any knockouts for easy yards downfield. One pro tip is that you can custom stem certain routes to make them shorter or longer. For example, in this play, I was anticipating that my opponent was mabling the side of my corner route, which means there would be a hard flat, a 20 to 30 yard curl flat to guard the corner route, and a deep blue zone all on one side of the field. Because of this, I route stemmed my corner route all the way down by pressing Y or triangle, selecting the receiver I want to adjust, then holding LB or L1 and the left stick down to stem the route all the way to the line of scrimmage. At the snap of the ball, you'll see that the route stemmed corner was able to run below the 20 to 30 yard curl flat, which meant all I had to do is pass lead the ball down and away from the defender for an easy toe tap grab on the sidelines. Your third read in the play is the backside post. At the snap of the ball, if you see that the middle of the field is open, throw a dart to the post underneath the deep blue zones for a big gain. Your last read is the running back flat as a check down option if your reads are defended. In the fourth setup out of tight end whip, this play can beat any defense in Madden 25. The adjustments are to put the far outside receiver on a comeback, the middle receiver on a post, leave the tight end on the zig, put the running back on a flat, and put the solo receiver on a streak. Your first first read is the tight end zig. If you read that the space the zig is running to is open, hit the zig for easy yards. Your second read is the post route. If the flat pulls the flat zone low and the streak pulls the deep blue zone up the field, you can throw the ball to the post by pass leading the ball down and away to avoid any pass disruptions for a huge play down the field. Your third read is the comeback route. This route can be thrown when you see the defender over the receiver flip his hips and when the receiver starts to break to the outside. This will optimize the timing and increase the chances of a completion while still having the ability to run for yards after the catch. Your last read in this setup is the running back flat as a check down option. In the last setup out of tight end whip, this play will beat any zone defense in Madden 25. The adjustments are to put the far outside receiver on an in route, leave the middle receiver on a speed out, put the tight end on a post, the running back on a flat, and put the streak on the solo receiver. Your first read in the play is the running back flat. If you read that there's open space in the flats, pass it to the running back for a simple throw and a couple of yards. Your second read is the tight end post. At the snap, if you read that the flat pulls down the flat defenders and the streak pulls the deep blue zone up the field, take a look at the post route. If there's an open window, pass lead the ball down and away from the defenders and aggressive catch the ball by pressing Y or triangle to avoid getting the ball knocked out for a big play deep downfield. Your third read is the in route by the outside receiver. If you read that the speed out pulls the flat defenders towards the sidelines and the mid zone defenders are backing up into their zone, pass lead the ball in stride to the in route for an easy pitch and catch. In this play, you can also leave the far outside receiver on the post, which will allow you to pass it to the receiver underneath the deep blue zones for easy yards. Your last read is the middle receiver on the speed out. If the defense drops back into coverage and does not guard the flats, you can pass it to the speed out to easily stay ahead of the chains. In the next play, this setup beats any defense you may face in Madden 25. The play is stutter curl seam. The adjustments are to motion the middle receiver to the other side and put him on a streak. Put the other receiver on the side of the motioned receiver on a drag, leave the running back on the out route, leave the tight end on the crosser, and put the outside far receiver on a post. Your first read is the out route by the running back. At the snap, if you read that there's open space underneath, quickly give it to the running back to make moves in the open field for easy yards. Your second read is the tight end crosser. If the running back out route pulls the flat zones down and the streak pulls the deep blue zone up the field, throw it to the tight end crosser for easy yards on the sidelines. The tight end crosser also torches man coverage, but be sure to pass lead the throw to the receiver in stride so the defender has no chance of making a play on the ball. Your third read is the drag route. The drag can find open space against zone and can easily beat the defender off the ball against man defense. Your last read is the deep post by the outside receiver. If you read that the deep middle of the field is open, pass lead the ball to the post down and away underneath the deep zones while aggressive catching the ball at its highest point to prevent the defense from making any type of play. In the next play, this setup demolishes any zone defense. The play is Y option wheel. The adjustments are to motion out the solo receiver and put him on a corner, also known as a C route. Leave the running back on the wheel, put the tight end on an out route, and route stem it to about 10 to 15 yards. Leave the middle receiver on the flat and leave the outside receiver on the streak. Your first read is the middle receiver on the flat. At the snap, if you see that the outside flats are open, quickly pass the ball to the flat for a couple of easy yards. Your second read is the out route by the tight end. If the flat route pulls the short zone to the sidelines and the streak pulls the deep blue zone up the field, read the space between the tight end and the sidelines. If there's an open window, throw a dart to the open space for a huge pitch and catch to the tight end out route. Your third read is the C route by the outside receiver. If you read that the flat zone is staying low and the running back wheel is pushing the deep blue zone up the field, pass lead the ball to the C route down and away from the defender for an easy dot and a toe tap grab. Your last read is the wheel route. At the snap, if you see there is open space in the flats, quickly throw the ball to the wheel to pick up easy yards. In the second setup out of Y option wheel, this play beats any zone defense and can destroy man defenses such as cover 1 or man blitzes. The adjustments are to motion the tight end to the other side and put him on a flat. Leave the outside receiver on a post, leave the running back on the wheel, put the middle receiver on a hitch, and leave the far outside receiver on the streak. Your first read in the play is the tight end flat. If the defense leaves the flats untouched, give the ball to the flat for an easy pickup. Your second read is the running back wheel route. route. At the snap, if you see the flat route pull the flat zones towards the sidelines, you will have an open window to throw to the wheel route, but be sure to possession catch the ball by pressing A or X to prevent getting hit sticked. This wheel route can also beat man defense over the top, especially if there is no deep outside help by the safety. Your third read is the post route by the outside receiver. If the middle defenders run towards the sidelines to defend the wheel and the hitch pulls the other defenders down, the post will be wide open in the middle of the field for an easy throw and catch. Your last read is the hitch route. If you see the defense opens up underneath, give the ball to the hitch for easy yards. In the next play, this is the craziest and most unique one-play touchdown in Madden history. The play is PA fork, and the setup works versus cover 3 or cover 4. The adjustments are to motion the outside solo receiver out and put him on a comeback. Block the running back, then custom stem the far outside receiver's route up until it hits the opposite sideline. Then put the middle receiver on a drag and the tight end on a streak. Your main read is the outside receiver on the unique custom stemmed route. At the snap of the ball, read if the comeback pulls the deep outside zone down and if the streak by the tight end pulls the deep middle zones back. If this happens, the custom stemmed route will run above the deep zones for an easy throw and an enormous gain down the field by pass leading the ball up and away from the deep zone defenders. The next play is a one-play touchdown versus cover 2. The play is drag wheel. The adjustments are to leave the drag route on the solo receiver, block the running back, put the tight end on a streak, leave the middle receiver on the wheel, and put the outside receiver on a smoke screen. At the snap, read if the smoke screen pulls down the flat zone and if the tight end streak pulls the deep half safety away from the sidelines. If this happens, the wide receiver wheel route will be wide open on the sidelines for a huge one-play touchdown. For the last play, the run 5-6 trap is one of the best run plays in Madden 25. When running the ball, be sure to not hold the sprint button as it makes the offensive linemen disengage with their blocks faster. And as you receive the handoff, follow your lead blockers into the open hole, and then as you cross the line of scrimmage, hold down the sprint button to burst through the hole for big gains on the ground. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to let me know what you think about the scheme and how it works for you in the comments. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe for more Madden content just like this. I'll see you next video.